Why the fuck are you in pain, bro? What? Yo, what up guys? Back in the day, we used to have so much nostalgia watching these childhood animes. But once you grow up, you think to yourself, what the actual fuck was the plot? So in this video, we're gonna go through all these childhood kid animes. Bruh, from the very first episode, Blood out here summoning an Egyptian king to win his duels. Talk about...
They're right. I've got to believe in the cards like my friends believe in me.
Then we got Seto Kaiba, a man who owns a multi-billionaire company on trading cards, making literal war weapons with them. Bro even sent a fucking spaceship to the moon with a dual card inside of it. I don't even know what to say about that. Then we got the fact that we got that bum Bakura. Bro out here sending the ops to the Shadow Realm, which is basically hell. A rich British villain trying to smoke out all his contestants, trapped them inside a Yu-Gi-Oh card by stealing their souls, just so he could make a virtual version of his dead wife's cheeks.
Brother? Ew, you're bad.
Who's that? Where did...
Wait, hold the fuck up. Did this man Kaiba make a virtual girl version of his little bro? Yo, this man's a fucking weirdo. Then we got little kids getting scarred in the back by his dad just for some stupid ass ritual for the pharaoh to keep his memories? My guy, how is this a kids anime? It is that serious. Then that man tried to end existence because of the bullshit he went through. Then we got more kids being stuck in a virtual reality world and tries to possess Yugi's body. Like, come on, bruh. Literally every kid in this show is suffering. I find it crazy that the next arc was filler because this is arguably the best arc. My guy Yami, he be slaughtering that bug-eyed freak even after losing. Bro is doing collateral damage, but the lore in this shit gets even more crazy. Like, bro, why the fuck is there a city of Atlantis? They are literally rewriting history in this shit. Here's another thing. That guy Darts, this villain was so evil, he manipulated all his minions. Bro even killed one of his minions' little brother and framed it on Kaiba's dad. Then burned down an orphanage to make one guy join him, and Raphael literally made him go through the Titanic and lived on an island. This man Darts even made him dig up his family's grave. But it turns out he was manipulated by some giant ass snake to believe humanity was evil. Yo, this is some Madara Black Zetsu kind of shit, man. Every Yu-Gi-Oh series afterwards is be crazy. In GX, Jaden's friend group is low-key the worst team in the series. You got a Smurfied, who's a wannabe sidekick and can't pull no hoes. A fucking koala, someone who's been watching too much Jurassic Park. An Andrew Tate stan who has little plankton sidekicks, and probably by far the most god-awful Riz.
Huh?
Winning or losing doesn't matter, as long as you had fun. That's some free upperclassmen advice.
That was so deep, so wise. Wasn't it Jaden who taught you that?
Plagiarist. Poser. My love for you is like an Ojama. I love you more than a trip to the Bahamas. And even more than a llama loves his mama. I love you in a dress, but also in pajamas. And you'll always be my little Lexi Rama. Oh, you're too kind.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Can we move on?
And on God, the Asian is the worst.
Wait, but if I win this duel, that means I'll never have the opportunity to join the Society of Light.
Did you hear what this piece of shit just said? He said he was gonna lose on purpose to join the evil side? Yo, he's a bum, thinking he could get hoes afterwards.
Of course not. That's just plain irrational, illogical, ridiculous. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Guess who's going to town tonight?
Yes, my friend, he is blushing over a child duel monster card. The story is crazy. Jaden out here becoming the supreme king of aliens, and turns out his favorite cheeks as a kid was the main villain all along? 5Ds? Blood out here on motorcycles in a duel match. Like, these dudes are committing crimes using duel cards. Even the police duels them. Like, what the fuck? So you're telling me if a serial killer beats a cop in a duel, they're gonna be like, oh, you off the hook. Bro, it's stupid. That man, Jack Alice, was standing on business. Bro really used the MC's own monster against him. He went from rags to riches, while you say living like the mole people. Blood has a dragon mark, and then he has to go fight with the Phantom Troop. And then bro has to fuck with beating time travelers. And most importantly, Zexo will be using Google glasses and VR in the middle of their matches. Zexo Guerrero had the most goofiest villains like in the series. Look at this man, bro. He's a literal child, but he's the dad, bro. He got the fucking Majora mask. And look at this bum. He looks like the crackhead I found in the morning. More fucking aliens called the Barians. Yo, how the fuck did these bums sneak into the school? Look at this man. How is this freak watching some idol weep shit? Hell nah.
What a voice. What sweet music. She's so good.
Hey,
All I catch you lacking is bad. Bro, you're gay. You're homosexual.
And on the same episode, bro was sipping on this 5 out of 10 shorty and having beef with Yuma. But after the duel, he was locking in with him.
One big dick and I suck when I say so. 2 big tips and a big ass dildo. 3 cum shots when you fuck on my asshole. Suck on this cock, now that's...
Why is Blood in a fucking idol band? How are you supposed to be the main villain? Their origins is another fucking city of Atlantis. Bro, seriously, the fuck is the lore of this series? I ain't gonna lie though, that Menace Ray, he had me deceived. He was friends with Yuma, he pretended he was controlled by the Barians, pretended he was a police for the Barians, he even made 2 versions of himself, and then he just gave the biggest middle finger to Yuma. Like, yo, it's not that serious, bro. He really wants to take over the fucking planet over Yu-Gi-Oh cards. As a matter of fact, I've seen a villain just like him before.
Play a little game I made. All you gotta do is pick a candy bar, one gotta play. If you eat the wrong one, I swear to God, but that's on you. All I know is if you spit that shit out, boy, I bet I shoot.
Ain't no fucking way. Bro must have been watching Jujutsu Kaisen and was inspired by Mahito. You cannot deny the comparison between these two. Arc 5, which is basically all the previous series in one. Everything was at peace until the Fire Nation attacked. Kids being used as child soldiers to take over the other dimensions. Look at them fucking fusion dueler, my guy, look at them. Fucking facial expressions.
Bitch ass, faggot ass, punk ass, pussy ass, bitch ass nigga!
Literally another fucking dragon crisis trying to destroy the multiverse. Yo, how the fuck did it go from a circus clown to some shit that looked like this? There's no way bro is trying to act all emo with goofy ass monsters that look like this. Yo, what is this? He got 4 different versions of himself. Bro out here has some weird split personality going on. Then his stupid ass just got beat by a literal femboy. Yo, this is how you go as the ultimate villain. You a bum. Another thing, I heard somewhere that the manga ending was trash compared to the animes, but oh come on, it can't be that. Series because they are garbage. Anyway, let's hit it with the next series, Inazuma 11. Soccer in the first episode. A middle school pulled up like a army squad, just fucking demolished them. Like, look at this shit. This is straight up violence. How is this soccer? This ain't no fucking middle school matchup, bro. Team had to withstand that ass whooping just for bro to shoot a fire tornado at the goal. The next episodes are even more crazy. Blood out here summoning dragons, fire dragons, the master hand. Bro had to jump off this fat ass like a Goomba to score a goal. They really be making middle schoolers to take steroids to win a middle school soccer championship. Like, look at the damage they've been causing. Yo, what? Why the fuck is the crowd just standing there? Call the FBI. They really have someone with the power of the Greek gods that can freeze time like Dio or some shit? And then more fucking aliens come out of nowhere? Blood out here really having a breakdown over this shit. These fake ass aliens can make a wormhole, shoot a meteorite just to score a goal. Like, come on. The next arc is kind of normal, but the series afterwards, Inazuma 11 Go, is crazy. Bro out here summoning stands now? Like, yo, they really made a system where they stage the scores for the matches. My guy, they're fucking middle schoolers. It's not that serious. There's even a movie where they experimented on kids to make the perfect soccer team. Next season, they be time traveling? Why? The fuck does have anything to do with soccer?
I'ma fit the right time. Doing damage, I say he gets piped now. Beyblade, killing shit.
There is no way, bro. Mark Evans got the Gojo Prison Realm treatment, and then out of nowhere, the team out here traveling to steal the power of historical figures or some shit. But one had me crazy was King Arthur. Bitch, he ain't even real. What? Oh yeah, and they could also equip their stands now. They did all of this to fight future special aid kids with psychic powers that took over the world. The fuck? Next season afterwards?
Hello, monkeys!
Yup, that's right. Went from fake ass aliens to real fucking aliens. Now in a tournament for survival. So let me get this fucking straight. An alien planet is about to get destroyed by a black hole, so they try to take over other planets to survive. In fact, their planet is so fucking huge, it would need 5 other planets for everyone to inhabit in. But they decided on a peaceful solution for one planet to keep their world without other aliens taking over it. And their method was fucking soccer? And the Earth chose a middle school team? They got bro out here turning to animal spirits. The hell? How the fuck is this even soccer? Overall, I gotta say, the Go series was gay as fuck. I could feel the homosexual energy coming from Tenma. Every time he talks about, "You're making soccer cry," or some shit. They talk no jutsu their enemies better than Naruto himself. The first Inazuma 11 felt like homies. But in this season, it's just full of traps. I mean, if a My Hero fan watched this series, they would be shipping the fuck out of these characters and get bricked up. Yo, that opening was a banger, but let's get into the story. When first introduced, they was already in a gang war over Beyblades. This fat ass Benkei was beefing with little kids until Jinga had to come and save him. They really be starting turf wars over Beyblade. Look at this fuck guy Kyoya, really be kept his Beyblade ever since he was a baby. Yo, why the fuck is this little kid bench pressing plates for Beyblade? What the fuck does this have to do with anything? Why the fuck are there war helicopters with bays as missiles, bro? I'm done. This motherfucker Ryuga was the Sukuna before Sukuna. Look at this man, bro. Summoning a dragon, blitzes his opponents, and take a look at the way this man be dissing. There's no way, bro. There's no way this 15-year-old kid is bragging about how he packed up his dad to the sun. He's not even the only victim. Hikaru? She was so scared shitless she couldn't even launch the bait. Bro started blasting her with a hollow purple. Damn, Her Bey may be an attack type, but she's a stamina type. She took on all 3 of those El Dragos at once. That's a bigger feat than anything in Riley Raid's whole career. Hikaru had to retire afterwards because she was that used up. She even got PTSD afterwards. Next up is Tsubasa. In this fight, I realized something. Ryuga is bisexual because he did the exact same thing to this femboy, bro. If there's a hole, there's a goal. Somehow afterwards, Tsubasa was infected with Ryuga's dark ooze and could turn Ultra Ego. Bro is literally hallucinating of himself and he needs to be put in an insane asylum. And next is his final victim, Kyoya. It was looking even until blood was consumed by his own Bey and just hit him with a back shot. Look at what he's done to him, bro. He got done like Ace. He got done like Toji. But he ends up getting his ass beat by that Pegasus that flew to the galaxy and came crashing down. How? But let's move on to Masters. This shit is even more wild. Do you see the fucking training the Chinese are doing over Beyblade?
It won't lose! It won't be tolerated! The fate of the Beilin Temple's 4,000-year legacy is in my hands!
Did you hear what this man just said, bruh? His temple has 4,000 years of legacy to this day just to get beaten by a 14-year-old kid. Come on. You know what the sad part is? These Bloods only did like 1 day of training at their temple and they beat him, bro. As a matter of fact, I used to have this guy's Bey, and guess what? It was shit. It was hot garbage. I lost every match in school because of that Bey. Just take this as a consideration. The Chinese did 4,000 years of training at a temple. The Russians were planning on going to space for winning the tournament. These fucking Brazilians be jumping on little kids just to win because they are so low-key broke. They're doing anything to win. The African team, which is basically just Kyoya, literally walking through tornadoes to win. The Europeans are rich as fuck and got a whole empire. Like, yo, look at this guy. This blood is built different. And the USA be doing human experimentations and literally summoning the gates of hell to win.
Oh, you understand that? Admit it.
Admit it?
That's right. Say it loud and clear. You are
Gay.
I am...
I am what?
I am...
I'm gay!
So how does the Japanese team compete?
My base spirit is shouting out loud right now! That's right! If I lost to someone like you, I wouldn't be able to stand up and face all the other real bladers in the world! And for the sake of all the friends that have fought with me this far, we must not lose this fight!
You heard it, folks. They got the blader spirit. Having fun while eating at Burger King is the only thing you need to win. You know what's crazy? Literally right after the tournament, that bitch ass Ziggurat gave a kid with cancer a Bey that can nuke a whole country and create a black hole? What is going on with the feats of this show? But the end, thanks to the power of friendship, he returned back to normal. And then he started saying he's going to become the #1 blader? I'm sorry, did the arrangement also fuck your mentality? You are literally the personification of a boss turning to an unlockable character. How could you say that while being reduced to a nobody? Especially you, potential man Masamune? Everyone was bragging about how you had potential since you beat Jenga once and that Chinese playboy. But then you lost against Kyoya's cooler sidekick, Mr. Built Different, and your annoying friend. But worst of all, you lost to a fucking Ebony? You actually suck. Yo, let's move on to Metal Fury. Now this shit is where it's at peak. Apparently 9 different bladers got chosen by this old ass king to defeat the Black Sun. Bloods were going crazy. They really made these special bladers have the power of the fucking solar system, bro. And the 4 seasons of the earth. What does that even mean? Would you look at that? Potential Man is back at it again, fighting a real legendary blader. Wait, hold up.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go
Anyways, unsurprisingly, bro lost the fight. But afterwards, bro thought he was the Winter Constellation legendary blader just for him to get outbeaten by a bum named Chris. You truly went out sad. You're nowhere near the GOAT Ryuga is. He was stir-frying everybody, bro. He cooked Kyoya twice, Jinga, and that fanboy low diff. It was a 1v3 clutch. He sent Tsubasa's base to a whole fucking mountain. A mountain. How the fuck is bro gonna get that bay back? Did he really climb a whole mountain just to get it back? Then Blood started soloing the kid with Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan hair, bro. He was even putting that clown Chris in his bottom place. But as for the guy who uses Chronos, you're the biggest fraud. Alright, I'm being real. You had me in the first half. When you beat Kyoya and Jinga, but then that bum got beaten by him, so one loss, but then he got beaten by that wannabe king. But worst of all, he lost to a brat, a child, this goofy ass kid who just learned that he was a legendary blader. And once again, I thought he was a fucking girl, but he was just another femboy, bro. So all these Chinese bladers are so doo-doo and trash. I remember that scene where Ryuka was in the middle of the seal ritual and he was all like,
I can feel it! This is the power that I have been seeking all this time. Now, at last, the strongest ultimate dragon will be born, and it will be all mine!
Really, nigga?
This is your reward. Take it! Special move!
Big black nigga balls HD.
well, goddamn, rip to the GOAT Ryuga. But then our boy Jinga literally turned into the Golden Ninja to defeat Lord Garmadon at the end. I'm not even gonna talk about Mid-Gun Steel. Let's be real, that shit was ass. Look at the villains, bro. He got an eye patch and dresses like Lil Nas, bro. And that old Four Eyes ass villain came back as a giant Beyblade robot. This is stupid. The only thing that was good that came out of that sequel was seeing the baddie Madoka all grown up. Yo! Seeing her in that beach episode made my screen white. Now, there are definitely some other childhood animes out there. Bakugan, Digimon, Dinosaur King, Tenkai Knights, Beat 'em on Crossfire, Buddy Fight, and most importantly, Cory in the House. Let me know if you watch any of these or any other animes like this. And that's the end of the video. I hope you guys give a like and a sub.
I can hear you breathe.